Howdy, I'm Yari the Impaler, and I welcome you to my flying castle. Today we're playing something, it's like, this is different, not super different, but it's like, oh yeah, this game. We're playing some Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. Now, this is an interesting thing, because this was one of my last games I streamed way back in 2020 before my PC died, and I was planning to make this like, this big thing, like I'm gonna play this game all the way through on stream, and then like my PC dying kind of just crashed that whole thing, and I have the VOD of that somewhere, but it's like lost media now. I don't know where it is, but it's like, oh yeah, that VOD of me playing this like once and getting through like the first case, and then just like, alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then my PC died, and I'm like, oh okay, no more stream. Until now. Damn it. But yes, yeah, Phoenix Wright. So I played this game. I played the trilogy and the did I ever finish Apollo Justice? I did. I finished the first one. But I played the first game in the series way back. I was late on the bandwagon, but like I got around to it on 2012 or 2013, I think. Yeah, probably like 2012. And I remember playing it on emulation way back when, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get these games. And I seeked them all out on my original like DS, well 3DS, but I got DS cartridges. I was like, oh hell yeah, this kicks ass. And yeah, I even sought out like the Miles Edgeworth game on DS, and that was pretty cool. Yeah. And I always loved the intrigue of these and whatnot, and just how everything plays out. And yeah, I've always wanted to actually sit down and play through the entirety of the Edgeworth games. I was burnt out by that because I went through like 4.5 Ace Attorney games, like one after another. I'm like, okay, I gotta like stop playing these because they were just that good. It's like, oh holy shit. Damn it. So yeah. If those you're wondering like what the hell these games are, they're courtroom drama simulation games. Damn it, but by Capcom. So yeah. So yeah. I actually got into like, let's get to the actual like title of the game, so we have some context and things and whatnot. But yes, let's head on to the castle. And here we are. Let me get the game unmuted. And there it is. Oh, hello, Fiona. Good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Who does you? But yeah, so this is Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. And it's funny. I actually got into this from My Little Pony back in the day. There was a really well, made, almost fully animated. I say almost because it started off as just like PNGs, and then it moved into actual mouth animations for the dialogue and stuff. There was it was like the murder of Rainbow Dash, or it was Rainbow Dash causing a murder, and they had to figure out what happened. And it was a great little series on YouTube, and that got me into this series. I was like, damn, this game's just as good as that, damn. So, yeah, of all the things, My Little Pony got me into Phoenix Wright. My Little Attorney. Damn it. Actually, if I want to find the name of that thing too, while we're just okay, I have so many things open on YouTube. Let me, on my tabs. If I just look up Ace Attorney Rainbow Dash. Turnabout Storm is what it's called. Phoenix Wright / My Little Pony FIM Turnabout Storm. It's like... Actually, what's the full playlist? I want to see the full... It's like... Oh god, they made more episodes. Okay. And each video is like an hour to 2 hours long. Holy shit, and there's so many videos here. But the first series is about 3 to 4... Wait, hold on. Finale. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... About a little under 10 hours long. Holy shit. Holy shit. God damn. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Alright. Here we go. So, yeah, courtroom drama, the game. And, it's also, these games were made... The first game was initially made on the Game Boy Advance in Japan. We didn't get it until the DS era with touchscreen stuff, which kind of made this game sell a bit more in America. Cause ooh, touchscreen, ooh, and I can shout "Objection" into the microphone, and it picked up what I said sometimes. Although it's just just breathe in the mic and it would activate the word objection. Damn it, mic controls back in 2005 era. Damn it. But yeah. So, this was released, I think, when was the first game released, actually? Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The very first game came out in 2001. But I believe the timeline is a fictional 2010, I think, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, it's like a futurism thing kind of going on, but it's not too far-fetched. There's no flying cars or anything, but yeah, and we'll see some funny stuff here and there about how this is it's like Japan, but it's not Japan. It's America, but it's totally Japan. It's god damn it. The localization was funny with this. All right. Yes. Alright. What's that smell? It's blood. Whoa. Blood. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Now I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Oh, shit. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh no. Oh no. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant, lobby number 2. God, the music. I love the music of this. This is a remaster. A mobile remaster of the Game Boy Advance or DS games, so it's a bit better than what you heard back then, but it's fucking great. And the visuals are way better too. So it used to be all pixelated, SNES style almost. It's ooh, boy, am I nervous. Right, right. Oh, hiya, Chief. But I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Bat! It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! Is there a way to turn the music up? A little bit, not the dialogue sound effects? Oh, yes. Let me see, sound. I turn the sound effects down a bit. That's all I can do, sadly. Yeah. Actually, let me double check the actual, like, sound in the mixer. Mixer is at max. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, let's see how that works. Saving. Loading content. Oh! I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence, I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! I can't live in the world without her, I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. Whoa. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Damn it. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Whoa. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Poop joke. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, this song, yeah, this game has so many, like, memorable songs. It's so damn good. Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... Wait. Oh. No. No way, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? I can click on there too. Wow. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death 7:31. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Also, Cookie! No, that's my attorney's badge. No one would believe I was the defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Also, we have profiles. We have Maya. Or is it? Ah, shoot. There's Mia and Maya. I believe Maya. Maya Faye, age 27. Chief attorney at Faye & Company. My boss and very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, age 23. Defendant in this case. A likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case. A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, age 52. The prosecutor for this case. Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. I see. Alright. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinderlock. Mia Faye. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, strangled, hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what object was? What that object was? The weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. That's what I had in the court record. Shape of the Thinker, it's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Twitch. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Law school really doesn't teach you anything in this universe, damn it. Also, hello there, Haste. Hello, welcome, Hope you're having a good day, I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Damn. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I wouldn't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. They apparently arrived at home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Paris? Oh, baguette. Women, am I right? Oof. Damn. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Mr. For 7 Days Attorney? No, this, I played these way back in 2012. So I know how these all end. But I just loved I want to revisit these and to stream them and share them. So yeah. I played up until like halfway through Dual Destinies, I believe. So I haven't played any of the other ones like since then. And I missed out on the Edgeworth games and the Japanese one with Sherlock Holmes. I'm sorry, Herlock Sholmes. Damn it. I played that one on stream once, but I want to get back to that one too. Damn it. That one. They all look so damn good. Yeah. And tell me, Mr. Butch, what do you think of her now? Herlock Sholmes? Yeah, because copyright. Which is one reason why that game took so long to get localized, because Britain was like, no, we own that name. You can't use the name Sherlock Holmes. They had to like really tweak the hell out of that shit. Damn it. Right. I don't think you wanted him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Damn it. Stop him from answering. He's badgering the witness. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That can get used to... The name gets used a lot to do with the copyright. Yeah. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Larry, please. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I think it's the first use in Gentleman Thief Lupin books. Oh, interesting. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butch. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butch is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh shit. Oh shit. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Stoller to the stand. This is how he is. Mr. Shaw, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? No, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Shaw, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. It's funny, it's completely stationary. Yeah, his body's like shifting. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Oh, he's... oh yeah, the era of, like, wireless, like, landlines that, like, may not work, like, it's like, oh, and then cordless phones. That implies existence of corded phones. This game is that early, by the way. We had corded phones still. It's like, damn it. Now I feel old. The phone that Mrs. Shaw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Obviously, Mrs. Jones' building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're exposed to lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Gotcha. I'm kind of getting like a repeat of like what you just said, so let's go door to door. Descriptions, I saw the man sitting in the apartment, and I can even like press like, it's like hold it, more information. Isn't a man living in an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Tab is backwards. Oh yeah, damn it. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Yeah, of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. Just among us. So what happened next? You're ready for a lot of that, by the way. A lot of fucking among us. Now I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see. What happened next? I think it's strange. Looked inside the apartment, and I looked inside. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened next? Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. Wait, actually, let me go back. Go back. Press. Hold it. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quelled frightened and found myself unable to go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought they called the police immediately. But the phone, yeah, the phone. You thought to call the police. Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? Oh, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, hold on a minute. Hold on a tad minute. I'm never to go inside, but you did the phone. Hold on. Electricity. Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. day of the crime. I guess I found the right, like, kind of... Hold on now. Wasn't working. Yeah, hold on. Press. The phone in the apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. Yeah, and your phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Hold on now. Yeah, hold on. Let's press this too. Before we get to that obvious one we just saw. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer to the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. And the blackout was at 6 p.m. from noon to 6 p.m. Ugh. But hold on. Time of death between 4 and 5 p.m. Hold on a minute there, mister. 1 p.m., but she was dead between 4 and 5. Hold on there, mister. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1... No, yes, it was at 1 p.m., for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Damn. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Found contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. Oh boy. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah. You see, when I found the body, I heard a time. Hold it. You said you heard, not saw. Yes, I heard. All I saw was a body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, at least all on my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. Your witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Hold on, did I just click on something? Hold on. Did I click anything weird? No, I clicked on my PC, my window. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Might have been. Instantly, there was no radio in the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Yeah, this is like... yeah, television. Once again, I present to you the blackout. Objection! Or first of all, I present the blackout that we had just discussed just a moment prior. Hold it right there. Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or video. Gah! No, this is before we had like those what are they called? Like those like batteries for like PCs that keep the PCs on in case a blackout happens, like I have a UPS. This is before people had like UPSs. There are generators, but those are like exterior things. There's no like backup battery for like just like a house to have. Damn. Well, our defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Not tablets battery or something? Yeah, it's like before tablets. So, is it funny? This is like 2010 or 2012, I think. But like there were no like iPads or iPods, so it's like a timeline where we still had like just the cell phone and that was it. And the internet was just like dial-up. Right, it would still be like dial-up internet. Oh god. So yeah. Oh, we would have had like Game Boys and Game Boy Advances was like the only like handheld devices aside from cell phones. Oh, that's a time frame. I feel old again. Damn it. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sword, the court would refer you to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sword. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing time. Let's see what this is. Weasel has to say. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Yeah. Table clock, you say? Hold on now. A statue. We don't know it's a clock, but he knew it was a clock. Big think indeed. You just walked right into that one, mister, didn't you? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Absolutely. table clock, wasn't there? The murder weapon. Now, which one do I press? So do I press? Hold on. Press. Table clock. Table clock. Table. A table clock? Was there a clock in this at the scene? This is the first time I've heard it. Yeah, the murder weapon. I used to kill the victim. Hit the victim. Hold on. Press. Press. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy there. Yes. Press. No, not press. I meant to present. I meant to present. Present. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, this song. Yup. Cornered. You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. If I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. Serious song. As you illustrated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. No, yeah? Prove it! Prove it went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. Sound must have left quite an impression on you. Gasp. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? More like based. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, clock, I heard, no, I mean I saw... Gah! Shut, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Oh. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There is no shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor, sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply, we gotta remember back to profiles. Remember, yeah, Cindy, what was she doing? Cindy was in Paris. Day before the murder. Could've got home from Paris. That is important to this. Oh wait, no. Or did I just like that time skip? Oh no. But yeah, that fact. Because I was realizing, try sounding the clock. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. I jumped ahead of the spoilers, maybe. Or more evidence. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. You're gonna give them voices. Thank you. Beep. I think it's 8:25. I think it's 8:25. Like old tech. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. That's where I jumped ahead. It's 11:25. Yeah. As you can see, this clock is actually 3 hours slow. Yep, that's yep. Precisely this discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, try to talk your way out of this one. Nah. You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How would you know which was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Oh, he's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination with Mr. Frank Solid. Now I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, hello, John. Hello, welcome. E. Hope you're having a good day, E. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Maya, I mean Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock should be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. My first case in Phoenix, Wright, I lost. Wright was assuming it open. Wright was assuming it open, and shit, no possible way to win. Open it shut, I mean. Oh, I see. Oof. Damn. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim was beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Right here. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Why was her passport in evidence? That's a good question, actually. Yeah, hold on. When they got home from Paris on 7th day before the murder. Maybe to be like, maybe she had maybe there's some ties there they tied here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, why was that in the record? Maybe she had it still on her possession? It's like, why is this here? Oh, she was abroad. Okay, cool. We'll throw that in there too, I guess. But yeah, damn it. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, burned. Incineration. Damn. Is that an American passport? Yes. in this American place we are in, obviously not Japan. Totally America, we're here. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, the witness? He was arrested and he has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! I need a drink, by the way. Yeah. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Oh, I was like, oh, plus I would joke, man, I always thought I knew something was wrong with that defendant. Damn, very fishy. Sus, Among Us. I was like, yeah, you did it, yeah. Victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no, it's murder. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. So I can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen this chief looks this happy. It's pulling my tongue. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Also that sound effect, that's so like Mega Man being struck in Mega Man X. That's so that sound, I think. I wonder if they like reused that and just like tweaked it a little bit. Damn it. Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me, I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Winnie's gone, man. Gone forever. Oh. Larry, she was a... never mind. Damn it. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Harry Butts. Thanks. I really owe you one. Meow meow meow. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made it one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Larry, please. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Yeah, this. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Uh-huh? What about that clock? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Nick, because of Phoenix? Yeah! Like, Phoenix. Yeah. Listen, learn, grow strong. Live and learn. Hang on the edge of tomorrow. Damn it. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia. Maya. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh. The end. Oh. Yes, save. Savvy. Cellular. I still call smartphones cell phones. Damn it. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what's it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m. to pick it up? 9 o'clock. Yeah. I don't know it's p.m. where I am. Whoa. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. Ah, yes, there's that American part. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. In our traditional Japanese burgers. Damn it. Damn it. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. With the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep boop. September 5th, 9:07 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Now whomstuff is this? Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Red, white, blue. Whoa. Whoa, what happens now? November 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? It's blood! God damn it! What's that smell? It's blood! God damn it! Fuck! The meme become true, but also, oh no! Blood! Mia. So it is Mia. Maya is with Y, Mia is with I, right? It was a meme, damn. Maybe she's in her office. Examine. Right, I can like do this and like I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief, is okay. Yeah. Move to office. That smell. Blood. Oh, sis. Someone's there. Oh. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, shit. And who are you? Oh. Strange girl dropped out cold. Left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Oh, I love this song. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, chief. Examine. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. It looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the Chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass nightstand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards, broken remains of glass nightstand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else seems like a clue here, except that thing just popped up in the corner there. What was that? Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on a scrap of paper. Maya. Maya? Did Mia write this? A piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Department store receipt with written blood in the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl is doing here. Wait, look this up. Crusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. Seemingly the remains of glass nightstand. Chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Chair. Let's see. Door. Offices. Oh. The girl just now. Where'd she go? Oh. Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. This game was so sad and comes with like I had to import it. Was for some reason not sold locally here. But like to my luck, click on their own brand on eBay from the same as Stark 64. Nice. Yeah, like after I played this game, I was like, I have to buy all these now because they're all so good. So I bought, or did I buy? I bought the collection on the 3DS, I think. Yeah, and then I bought the some of the games. I bought the Apollo Justice and the Edgeworth games, well, game singular, on DS. There are more than one game on the DS, but that got localized finally on Steam. So yeah. And then I bought the actually my very first Phoenix Wright game that I bought was the crossover with Professor Layton. It was a weird non-canon crossover where they enter like medieval times, and half the game is courtroom stuff, half of it is like puzzle solving, like really hard ass puzzle solving with the Layton stuff. So it was pretty cool. I wonder if that's on Steam actually. I wonder. But anyway. Whoa. Oh. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So, Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. But, hold on, talk first. Seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. She was already dead. Oh, you're the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Alright, back. Let's see, present. No, present this first. About the thinker. The thinker. That was... sis. But like, they're like fake cries. Like fake believable cries. Damn it. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have asked about the murder weapon. Damn it. This. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, well, please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Oh, no, I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. I wonder, phone. Right, better call the police. That's funny. I feel the screws in the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. Oh, what's that? Oh, someone's screaming. Please come quick. Ah! Someone's screaming from outside the window? Oh. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. A corded phone. Such as fashion at the time. Hold on. How do I move? How do I... Oh, slide. Slide. Window. Large building right across from the office. Gatewater Hotel. Water. Gate. Gate. That's the thing. It's like, Sus. Nice luxurious place. Okay. Move. Let's go back to here. Wee wee wee. Oh, Patrick's outside now. Wee wee. Jump, jump, slide, slide. Damn it, Capcom. Once again with your sliding, Capcom. You just couldn't get away from it, could you? Mega Man, Mega Man. Thanks, Capcom. The police. I think they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, I love this guy. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? No. Shit, autoplay, hold on. Shit, hold on. How do I go back? Where's, like... No, I missed, like, a line. No, I missed a line! Fuck! I didn't mean to press... Because the options are below, like, my bad, back here. But I just clicked there, like, abrasingly, my bad. Anyway, so someone probably called, like, she just called us! Must have been the one I saw. I find there's no, like, look back in option. I think when we're in the court we can see, like, what people said before, but not in this mode, sadly. Damn it. Anyway, I don't want either of you in moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note on her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed, you're coming down the precinct, ma'am. What? Whoa. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. Hold on, a drink. All they have before Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, Tekken on my mind. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Not a chance. Of course I will. First things first, better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. Oh. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought... It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into that trouble now. In trouble now. Or, yeah, that's her talking. In trouble now? Oh, no, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, damn. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Damn it. In America, but you know, in Japan, then yeah, sure, yeah, shrine maiden, yeah, that sort of thing, yeah, sure. Why not? Spirit medium. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you connect Mia's spirit? Can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remember that detective took my cell phone. Blech. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see a Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. A note! Maya's memo! Conversation I had with my sister recorded on the cell phone. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. Said if I was ever in trouble, I could call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. And they would be like, no, I'll be your representative. No. I won't be a dick, a douchebag. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Oh, also, tell me about the day of the murder. Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours are talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Damn it. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Oh. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, let's go to Grossberg Law Offices. 26. Grossberg Law Offices. Going to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving a stuffed nose. That's out of oil. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even though I can tell someone here has got money to burn. It's a potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Nothing else here? Okay. Let's go back to Fay & Co. Law Offices. December 6th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. Anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were, Detective Suede Shoes, Gumtree, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Hey, right. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Indeed, he totally sussed that Butts. Damn it. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Damn it. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Also, I read police as Phoenix, so I read that in Phoenix's voice. Oh, Dick, get over here! Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I think I'm Maya's lawyer. But Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, that's all. Oh, okay. Time of death at 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city has put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Ah, Edgeworth. Ah, yes. Him. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgy. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? For all intents and purposes, of course not. I don't know him yet as a player playing the game. Never heard of him. Okay, I am muted while I'm doing that. Good. I am mute while holding my mute key. Whoa! You call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Let's present the autopsy that was presented to me. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. Makes Mia's death seem so routine. Well, I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue! That's the murder weapon! Huh? You think the clock is just a statue too? Certainly wish I had never seen this thing. There's broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that! Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. Glass shards were pieces of broken stand. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you'd give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If it's not Maya I want, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. Quite a detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Sus! You didn't notice I recorded a conversation. Yay! So I need a drink. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Okay, I will. See, it wasn't what we saw earlier, or read earlier. They haven't called in a while. Actually, there's something like, hold on for me. Was it this time? A clock, the thinker, tells the time. It's not working, that's lame. Yeah, the clock isn't talking right now, yeah. Clockwork out. Sorry, put some papers inside. Papers, evidence, they have the imagination. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we saw it earlier, so yeah. That's all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you were planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyer ways, pal! I didn't think of it. I had completely forgotten about her. About her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? You're trying to loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright. Anything else I have to talk to him? No, we're good. Gatewater Hotel. Number 6, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh boy, how do I... do I basically like shoes, yes, shoes? Do I voice her like that? April May sounds like a pin-up calendar person title. Well, I know they're handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? Detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer pal. Teehee. Remove yourself. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder. Gee, sounds like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Why that pose? Because adorable and cutesy and... No. Meow meow meow. Damn it. Oh, let me go freshen up. I can be part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pay the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Okay, let's look around here. Let's see. What's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Like a man with a big vocabulary. I better not encourage her. Or, you know, that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please. Let me see. Well... If you wanna know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you're hitting on me. Hamster pose. Kush kush chiki chiki. Hamtaro time. I need to watch that anime, by the way. That anime is like so... It's like... available just online. There's no like physical media in America, except for like maybe like a volume or two. It's like, I want to watch the whole series of Hamtaro, damn it. Damn it. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? I should too, I never gave a chance back in the day. Yeah, same. I was always like, I'll watch something more manly, like Dragon Ball Z. Then like, is anyone else in the room with me? Hamtaro time. Damn it. Damn it. Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Alright, Present this. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. Just like in the movies. Let's see, you did see a bunch of sheets. A bunch of sheets? Damn it. I wonder. That screwdriver. And the glasses. I wonder. Is there anything I can do here? Probably not. Let's go to the detention center. Here we go. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this lawyer she's talking about. Oh, okay, I still gotta, like, do stuff. I wonder. Seems like Mr. Grossberger's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So, you're the one I say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. It's even grander than I imagined. That badge, a new color. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir. Actually, it's about, Maya Fey. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway? Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? Damn it. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Also, his mustache. Twitch, twitch. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you, so she knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you just say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. I'm sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I'm not able to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Oh, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Really, isn't it? The color of the sky, she was the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I had no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. Think he's buffering? Oh, shit. Are we alive? Are we alive again? Let me just make sure we're like alive. Alive. Wait, am I alive? Yeah, we are. Okay. I forgot to turn off my VPN again, god damn it. I thought I wouldn't have that problem, but like it still has a problem. Totally froze both the ad. Oh no, wait, could that be it? VPN plus Twitch ad? Is like, nope, you'll have bad connection now. Is that what? God damn it. I swear if it's that reason. Oh shit. Anyway. Live! Got stuck in Twitch ad. Ooh. Okay. It's not for sale. I'm not buying, jeez. I'll have to find this video again on YouTube. Sorry folks, sorry for the cut stream. Shit happens. Okay, present. I think I have anything sent to him. Has made the screen black. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see, well, I'll move back to, detention center. Oh boy. Oh boy. Center 6, 3:42 p.m. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. This is full app closed and reopened the workspace. Right, nice. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up and on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? Did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you with whether you want me to or not. Oh. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. I don't know why. You know what? Someone else is the culprit. You weren't the culprit. Someone else is. Can lawyers do that? Dude. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That screwdriver, and the brushing me off thing, and the 2 glasses. Sus! Witness of strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Oh. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right! Thank you. Oh, she smiled at last. She's like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Yes. Excuse me, I must go now. Zoom. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corps phoned. Red, white, blue, white. Big think. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corps. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name, my sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine. Immediate. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? What is my May's hotel room? Wiretap at it. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scram. Look forward to entangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Oh, to be continued. Oh, the good shit. Saving content. I wish to save. Savvy. November 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Oh boy, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show you any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map in the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. Still calling it a statue. Philip has added the court record. Murder scene. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Bah. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, here we go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Hold it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed, not sure if I did much, so... Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto with this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair. You 2 stand out like suspicious people in a crime scene. Very sus indeed. Well, he does have a point about her. Damn it. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Oh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it! You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink? Pink's claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more proof other than her claim, Detective? I guess pressing that can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about it first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Constant drinks. My throat and these funny voices. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya is written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Oh boy. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence in the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, let's see. This hard evidence. My very own eyes. You know, I'll press this. Just because I can. And you did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. And a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Department store receipt. Written in blood. There's written blood on the back. Oh no, I fucked up. I didn't mean to object. I meant to question. Damn it. The evidence clearly reveals conditions in that statement, Your Honor. How long are your evidence in your statement to not related? They aren't, are they? No. Mr. Wright, please rethink the facts over before making accusations. Also, that is to show the failure of this game. The fail state. If you press too many times of the wrong evidence and stuff, you will lose and it'll be a game over. But what's funny is, back in the day, I think there were like 3 or 4 guesses. Now it's like several. So it's like, thank you, game. Thank you for more guesses. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Damn it. That was just a mere test. See, we have that many points, which is cool. But okay, press. With the press. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. And who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? I did. You know, I can still say like, well, but we need blood tests on these things. But you know what, Miss May, or no. I meant Maya. I meant Maya. There's too many M names. It could have been the witness, Miss May. Hold on. The witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah, and while you're at it, pull mine too, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Damn it. Clearly in blood. Press. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, you sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab tests will show that the blood written was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? Oh, what kind? Well, I heard they take the little bits in the blood, hemoglobin, involving. I was gonna say hemoglobin. Please, that's for me. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm the expert on blood tests. Yes, that's quite clear. You make it with no testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Well, she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and in movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof! Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of any cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Oh, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Yeah, Let's see. Clearly in blood, hold on. Didn't I press this one though? Or have I pressed this one with the memo? Hold on. Let's see here. What if it's upside down? And it's like Dixow. Dixo. Because like it was like facing what way it was facing like the wall. What if it was a whole different word? And we just don't realize. Hold on. Blood was the victim's. I found the victim's finger. Wait a minute, that's a thing. Hold on, the blood on the victim's finger. Why is that? Because like, why would there be blood on their finger? Like, hold on now. Because it was a blunt trauma to the head. Yeah, unless are you assuming that she just dabbed her finger in her head wound to write the name? It's like, hold on now. Also, instantaneous. Oh, that's the one. Instantaneous. How could she write the thing if the death was instantaneous? Hold on now. Let's see, written. Yeah, that one. Present instantaneous death. Objection! That's the one. There we go. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? But she is a spirit medium. She clearly possessed herself to write the name. Damn it! Possessed herself. That's... Yes, she was the ghost. The ghost did it. Damn it. Damn it. Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Oh, backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No buzzing your way out of this one, detective. That's Larry's job. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would not have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I forget. It was the day after the murder, right? He like gave it. He's like, here's the thing, by the way, right? Yeah, the day after the murder. Day after the murder. Prosecution point being. Oh, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? What? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Damn it! I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see! The plot thickens like blood. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something we want to say? Detective Sham, you're a sham. It's a sham. I'm a sham. Damn it. Who do I throw under the bus? Damn it. Detective, you should have given me a proper autopsy report. Damn it. Although, like, he did give someone who he believed to be Maya's lawyer at the time. Damn it. And it wasn't actually the lawyer, so it's like, he's just handing these things out. Therefore, sorry, detective, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Oh, I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Oh. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. Damn. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. There's a few minutes after being hit. A few minutes. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was in identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Let's see what part of her is innocent. Meow, meow, meow. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Can I wink or wink? Wink. Wink. I can't tell if I'm like winking. Wink. Damn it. Order! Introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Meow skills. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. Back to wink. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Jay, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. She even does the like part thing too, so it's totally that vocabulary. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, here we go. Witness's account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to the one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Damn it. Jiggle physics. Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Oh, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Dun dun. Let's see, now that I look out the window, you know, let's see. I wish you could just view, like, the court record, like, presenting. Only just view. Let's see, pull an object, a few minutes. Oh, it's like, when was the death? Hold on, back. Where's profiles? No. I cannot present profiles yet. It's like question mark profiles. You know, the time of death. The time of death. I only assume it was 9. Okay, long hair being attacked. Let me process further. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fay. Sort of, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing. And the person attacking her. The one attacking her was a mousy girl. Yes, press. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? Only one person who seen the crime was a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Question. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Actually, yeah, wait, didn't she appear like, oh my goodness, like, when we arrived. Yeah, like when like we both saw like, oh look, she's collapsed. Oh geez, and then she's like, oh gasp, and then she like called. It's like, wait a minute, yeah, hold on. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? That face. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Damn it. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That too. Sure. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Don't worry, it'll be all the rage in like in a few years when all the men are wearing like the fucking man buns. God damn it. Damn it. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. I keep fumbling the word detective. Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer. I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details would be necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. No testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Let's see, I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Wait a minute. Clock. How do you know it's a clock? How the fuck do you know it's a clock? No one here knows it's a clock except me and now you. and Maya. That's what I want. And what does the accuracy of my report does not startle you with teehee? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Yes. Yes. Let me just. That clock, kind of statue-y clock, the thinker.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. Well, there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called as a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No, but questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ah, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? But, so, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because, I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law office of the Fan Company? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? Heard of my hotel room. Hee hee. Law office of Fan Co, where the murder took place. It's very close to the hotel. You can easily have heard the clock. Are you sure from way across the way? Like, maybe is there like a road across, or is there like is it next door? Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. Plus, it's the fact too, that clock that she had, all the mechanics were taken out, all the clockwork, because evidence was in that clock. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as if the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? Is as you can see, the clock was empty. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Also, there's auto skip too, so like I didn't skip that one. It's just like boom, just for dramatic effect skipped. Damn it. I swear it wasn't me. Well, Miss May. Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow, he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. Exactly when that happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, I can. Haha. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Yes. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Oh, wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! Defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. But Detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Damn. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. Well, the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, I do. Witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce evidence that would prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Well, the two exist in the world. The one that isn't here in the police is in police. The one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, annihilation. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, yeah. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Oh boy. Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly May. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, teehee. Wowee. This is scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May. You know, this weapon was a clock because... Hells, as accusing her of murder. There were no fingerprints on the clock or anything. We don't know it was her. Heard about it. Maybe. See, the reason why there's a screwdriver in her hotel room, and then the second wine glass, she was with someone, maybe. That someone who may have been there beforehand. And she's covering for someone, and maybe he was like, oh, that damn clock thing. Maybe she heard about it. Witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. Now I can show you the proof. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Heard. Right. Wiretap. Have a look at this. Oh, that... I found this in Miss May's room. Miss May's room? The snooping as usual, I see. Mr. Wright, please explain this as a call what this is. It's April May. You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. This defense to the claim that the witness was tapping her phone. Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is... It's on the answering on the thing. It mentions clockwork on the thing. It's a clock. It's a clock. Right here. Shit, now how do I present? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, a thinker, and tells you the time. Oh, hello there, chess caption. Welcome, howdy. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You liar. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, it's not the bad girl. Is that it? Is this one the clown? No, that's the sequel or the one after. Also, these like mouth words that happen in this game. Funny. That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Now deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Or why the wiretap? Yes. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tapping irrelevant? God, she's saying exactly what the Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have explanations for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you had tapped her phone? To see her pull that off. Mr. Liar, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who started that. And of course, I will. Can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Liar. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. It was new at that time. It was actually, that was when iced coffee became like a fad. And like everyone started drinking it, it's like, oh, okay. Because before then it was just like, it was just coffee. It's like, alright, cool. Just drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have like regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win on this unless a time is made of the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. We'll be like, I was just walking in and I left, bye-bye. Or do I... let's see, what time she was away? We don't really have any, like, times on this whole thing. I've gone around in circles on this, and it's like, do I keep pressing her? Damn it. Will the bellboy be relevant? Fuck. Fuck. We didn't really witness a thing. He was just like there. We witnessed her though. You know what? Vince would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. I've just called the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, and thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. There's my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. Accept the condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witnesses to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Carrying the whole thing with him here and everything. He's devoted to it. He's determined to his craft. Ah, sorry, that cough. Yeah, drink. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Water of life. Oh, thank you. Thank you, E. This made room service. I am the head of bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Now I see the defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. Let's see, I believe I got a call. I believe I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm sure it was Miss May on the phone. Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Let's see, 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock at the time of the murder. What were the presence of requested time, of course? Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like an iced coffee exactly at 9 o'clock p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Deliver the ice coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Hold it. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How can you be so very certain? Well, when I brought the room services, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? Embrasser. Embrasser? Embrasser? I see. It's a French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. It's more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment of it I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you would end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Never when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me? What I think was a disappointment. Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a chance with her lover there. Lover, you say? What did he say? What did you say? What did you say? Speaking of Capcom, Killer 7. Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask? Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... he asked me not to mention if it was specifically asked, sir. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge this defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who was this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! Court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. Wow. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant, Lobby, number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Oh, really? So that one time I fumbled, but you know, really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. I think that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his with his wide eyes and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. You say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man was Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? Heard they arrested her. I guess she is learning her charms will work everywhere. Well, she's probably at the detention center right now and may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis... Don't worry, I'll find it by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but then she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Oh. Alright. Yes, save. Savvy. Okay. We're actually ending things there since we are at this is very close to stream end time anyway, so and my throat needs a rest, so this is a good place to end because chapters. So yeah. Alright. And thus. Oh no. Escape. Option. Option. I want to quit. How quit? I guess just this. There we go. It's a feature. Okay. Wow. But yes. Let's go to the cozy room. Ooh. Indeed, indeed. I want to thank you all for joining the stream today. Thank you for watching. All you VOD watchers, all you lurkers, all ya. But yeah, shit, God, that game's really well, so I played that and stuff and whatnot, and I actually wanted to do like a narration of this game like on YouTube back in the day. I was like, oh hell yeah, so now I'm getting this in streaming format. Yay! Thank you for streaming. Oh, thank you. Sorry again for the like cut in the streams again. I keep forgetting my damn VPN. So on YouTube this will all be like one full part. So yeah. I just have to like edit that later on. I gotta find the time. The time is damn it. But yes. Oh god. You know, I remember now actually. I remember I was in the phase of like looking for like any sort of like memorabilia of this game, and I was like, what's some cool like Miles Edgeworth stuff? Is there like some... There was actually a cool like version of the DS game of his, where it came in like a cool miniature briefcase, I think, and it came with like some little like photos of like concept art of the game, and like in the game itself and stuff. This is kind of like a little attaché case. But one thing I remember finding on eBay back in the day was someone's oh, thank you for the stream, for the pause my game. Pause my game. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you. But one thing I found on eBay at that time, like 2012, 2013, was Miles Edgeworth Yari, just right on eBay. I don't know who wrote it, but it was right there for like $200. It was like a full novelized like yaoi ecchi doujin. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell is this? I was just like, damn it, who put this on eBay? Maybe it wasn't like ecchi, but it was just like suggestive yaoi. It's like my fan fiction of edgy poo. Damn it. We'll hear that name soon, by the way, soon. Like edgy poo, I believe. Yeah, people call him edgy poo. Damn it. Also, he was like, he was a husbando of mine back in the day. I'm like, ooh, Edgeworth, ooh, Edgeworth, ooh. Oh my, Edgeworth. Damn it. But yes, damn it. But anyway, tomorrow we are playing Arc Raiders. I haven't done Edgeworth in the Edgeworth. I read the word edge and I said I Freudian slipped right there. Damn it. I haven't done Arc Raiders in a while. Also, ow, the edge. Yeah, damn it. I recall Mario Ecchi got sold on Walmart website because of the early days and second-party sales. There's a funny thing there. Kmart online sold Kirby. They sold a Kirby. It was a King DDD and Waddle Doo. No, Waddle Dee. Furry hentai art on their store, and you could just buy like, you could buy clocks, plates, pillows, whatever with that image on it from Kmart. It's like, oh god, someone please tell Kmart. Someone told them, and they were just like, automated, you are interested in our product, thank you so much. It's like, no, Kmart, this is please remove this. But yeah, the King DDD smiling while eating plate. Damn it. Oh yes, that's what I meant. That's how they should have been for me. Yeah. Damn it, I wish I could have got about like a decorative like plate when that was like available, but like that'd be amazing to own, but sadly no. Damn. It was funny. But yes. But alright, tomorrow we're doing Arc Raiders, and then on Saturday we're doing, no, Sunday we're doing more Mina the Hollower, and Monday we're doing more Pragmata. Yes, more Pragmata on Monday. Alright, so let's see who is live right now. Let's find out. We're gonna raid on Tatsu Chat playing Graveyard Keeper. God, I need to get back to that game too. I never did finish that game, fuck. But yeah, Tatsu Chat. And here we go. Once again, I want to thank you all again. And, no, just, ooh, smiley. But yes, well, thank you all again. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, evening, night, or whatever. And until next time, take it easy.